Christmas.
Just a shadow, barely inside. Why didn't I know then that no
Oh
good
boy.
be born of loving you? And still no good's been born of loving you.
Hey Duke, wait. Hold on, let me retry that. Hey Trolley, how you doing today? Yeah. Allergies are kicking my ass. That's what's going on. Just finished vacuuming the house, including the roof. I'm sorry, Wendy. I fucking I just I just like I'm still waking up and I was just like, okay, let's start the stream. And I was like, I don't understand what's going on. And then like I look up and it's like Lupine Wind has started streaming talk shows. And I look at it and I was like, well, that's just funny.
But now it seems all for nothing.
I was like, oh no. Oh goodness, I gotta refresh my dashboard.
But cold in my bones. And you
Eh,
disappeared in
didn't fix it, but whatevs.
just as you came. Why didn't I know back on that day then that no good be born of loving you? And still no good's been born.
There we go, now I can see the time. Okay. I was missing from my life. I couldn't see the time and it was missing from my life! My allergies are starting to kick my ass, dude. Like I ended up taking some Dayquil, Benadryl, Tylenol, and fucking vitamins yesterday, and I'm still in like today. But on the bright side, my throat doesn't hurt too much. It's a little bit of a burning sensation, but all in all, I can work with it. Immigrants in city up 19%. Bishop demands name change for Holy House Pizza. Ambulance driver takes down robber addict. Everyone's here, it's great. Gosh, the amount of stripes on this team. Like, this team has three stripes. It's so unnecessary. Oh, goodness gracious, what do I want to listen to? What is it that I wish to listen to? Yeah, let's listen to Blues for Mr. T. In response to yesterday's D&D game, Trolley. Blues for you. Hey, salary. Alright, the labor market. Going to have a dance off with some zombies. We'll see how it ends up going, truly. Assault, St. John's Hospital. A young man became outraged when an elderly woman broke in front of him in line. Never heard the term broke, I've always heard it as cut. Hi, Dizzy, how's it going? And he struck her with force. A cleaning woman tried to intervene, but she came under blows as well. Man, that guy is pissed. Dude, these guys are pissed. Rebel, 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 rebel. Trolley essentially goes, I can do this. And he just opens the door, grabs the zombie by the hand, starts dancing with them. Bomb threat, Desire Park. The corn monument has been strapped with explosives. The clear voice yelled into the phone, and then the line went dead. Well, let's send the SWAT. Cecil, 369 1050. Well, of which Cecil has. So we'll send Cecil, Beardcell, or I guess Roth. They show up and Cecil's just like, whoa, that's a bomb. That's crazy. Picks it up, he's like examining it, and he's like, what do I do next? And like one of his friends just has papers, and he's like, I don't know. Is there a 0 in the serial number? Does it end with an even number? He's like, it does. It's crazy. What do I do with that? And the guy's just like, I don't know. I don't know. These things, they just don't make any sense. First I steal wives, now I steal zombies. Attempted robbery, residential area. Janet Salazar Guerrero startled an intruder who was trying to break into her house. He kept yelling things in a drunken voice, said if I didn't open up, there'd be trouble. Milton, take Mitchell. Milton shows up and she's like, boy, you're gonna have to calm down. You see, if you want a woman to open up her door, you first have to open up her heart. You see what I did there? It wasn't a bomb. Some children decided to play terrorist and tape some wires to a normal shoebox. Well, this is crazy.
1111 in progress. 412A.
Cecil shows up and he's like, this is amazing. It's a shoebox with wires. What does that mean? Is it dangerous? Drug use. Desire Park. Mrs. House called in a complaint about some addicts who are loitering around the Edgar Allan Poe monument. They're turning their brains to mush. They shoot up right there in the park in broad daylight. No shame, no conscience. Cecil shows up and he's like, whoa, you kids doing drugs? Let me in. The drunken man mistakenly thought he was breaking into his own house and that his wife was refusing to let him in. Well, that's funny. Everybody makes that mistake, Wolfie. Everyone makes that mistake. You're not wrong. A lot of stuff does go on in that park. Attempted carjacking. Fur store. A teenager stole an expensive car but lost control and crashed the vehicle and ended up fleeing the scene. Just get everybody on this. I like to imagine they all just crammed into like one tiny cop car and they're like, can we stop by McDonald's before we get there? I'm hungry. And they're like, shut the fuck up. Several overgrown men in dirty clothes are leaning against the monument. It seems they are sedated. Next to them are a few syringes and tourniquets. Shake them awake, read them their rights. One of the addicts says, cops, and tries to crawl away. Get down on all fours and try and catch the addict in a fair race. It's fair.
1111.
Hey, get back here! Ugh. My god, he's so fast. Roth is just like, Cecil, what the fuck are you doing? And he's like, this guy's so fast. I gotta catch up to him. Hands and knees, can't let him get away. He's like, why on earth are you doing that? He's like, it's a fair race. I can imagine that, Desi. Of course it worked, Wendy. After all, Cecil was on the case. That's exactly what Cecil wanted. Firefight, Chinatown. Students report a serious fight going down on the street outside their dorm. Several people are shooting at each other with machine guns. Machine guns. I love machine guns. Right in the middle of the road. Pedestrians are hiding behind cars and someone is bleeding on the pavement. This has all the working markings of a mafia war. But I took down the mafia! Well then. Well, 3, 6, 9, 1050. We'll send a lot more. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, it's past 1050. I'll send Quatch as well. They show up in Milton, it's just like, oh boy, looks like we got a firefight. And she like pulls out her nightstick and then like jumps 100 feet into the air, slams down, and immediately starts beating the shit out of people with her nightstick. Oh, a man can dream. Fraud. I probably shouldn't have sent so many people. Well, fuck. 3, 450. Just send Mitchell. Massacre at Desire Park or fraud? Fraud. Office building. We've received 12 complaints about MoneyGrow, a company which promises reliable investment returns. Once they got the money, they started avoiding all their investors. They became belligerent and urged even their big investors to simply trust them. Brett Bright, who lost over $10,000, said the director of MoneyGrow has withdrawn all the money and is preparing to flee the country. I'll probably deal with the massacre. Oh no, Desi. Massacre, Desire Park. I came to the park to play chess, and then people started running past, screaming, covered in blood. Reported the breathless Mr. Connolly. I just ran as fast as I could. It was terrible. 3, 6, 9, 12. Honestly, we can... Aw, come on, you guys can do it. Fine, 3 of you. Cowards. Nothing but cowards. I'm not gonna be able to do this one. Mr. Connolly was experiencing the Indian Festival of Colors for the first time. Oh. Oh no, the rich man got away. I'm not really upset about that one. Hey, we ended up putting down this one. Milton was just like, yep, took down all those people with this here nightstick. The white man got to feel what it's like to be a black man for once. White men feel like black men, they do. Rape, Atticus Tower. The secretary at the Blink Zone studio reported that a trainee photographer became so excited during a nude shoot that he attacked the model and intends to rape her. Hurry! He locked himself in a room with her and he's tying her up with cables. Holy fuck. Milton, 3... Yeah, take Castile with you. She shows up and she says, whoa, boy, you gotta calm down. You gotta open this door. Because once you open this door, you can start on the process to opening her heart. And the guy's like, this makes so much sense. How could I not open this door? And he opens it up and then she just goes, wham! Take that, white bitch. Assault, Entertainment District. During a bodybuilding show, a small group of girls burst into the room and did something that threatens the very lives of the participants. One of the bodybuilders put in the call to the police, but his words were slurred as he spoke through his tears, so he was unable to clearly explain the situation. This could potentially be a stupid thing. 36550. We'll just send Mary Roth 4-5. Yeah, I'll do it. Illegal arms sale farm. Bill Buckler saw a truck and a few cars near his farm. Around them was a group of about 10 people arguing. The farmer wanted to drive these suspicious folks away from there, but when they saw him, they grabbed some weapons from their vehicles and opened fire. Buckler somehow managed to get back to the house safely and called the police. Send the paddy wagon, of course, the SWAT. Cecil. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Not even Cecil can take this one on alone. But it's okay, because he wouldn't go alone. Oh, we'll send him. Cecil shows up and it's like, my lord, are those guns? Those are guns! And they're shooting bullets at us. And everyone's like, Cecil, get the fuck down. And he's like, but they have guns. They're shooting real, actual bullets. It's crazy. And they're just like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And he's like, I just haven't seen it before. And they're like, we've dealt with this literally every week. The SWAT just go Terminator style and are like moving towards them with like automatic weapons. And Cecil's just like, my god, dudes, I'm gonna get in on this action. And he starts like running behind the SWAT. And he's just like, hold on, hope you don't mind if I use you as cover as I shoot at these people. SWAT guy just shrugs. Men with automatic weapons have surrounded the farmer's house. He's struggling to put up a fight, but he's just armed with an old gun. Get close to the criminals by crawling across the field. I know how this goes. I've played PUBG. The suspect jumps into the car shouting, who's gonna stay in to watch this stuff? Grab a pitchfork. Just shoot them. No, we lost Quatch! Damn it! I sent my best, and you people failed! Well, we at least got the automatic weapons. So this is shift A. One moment. Well, that happened. The girls were just shouting insults and belittling the bodybuilder lifestyle, which brought the muscle-bound mopes to tears. I've got to wait for people to get back. I should have sent Middleton. She could have taken care of things. Massive fight, Chinatown. Men armed with knives and iron bars broke into the club, determined to show those yellow slopes how we fight here in Freiburg. The fight spread and several bystanders were drawn in, but one managed to escape and called the police. The paddy wagon's almost back. Got it. Cecil, Middleton, Roth, Castile. Go get him. Re-earn the honor of which you have lost. My lord, that's a crowbar. You're right, baby, that there is a crowbar. I think these people wanted to show how they fight here in Freiburg. Oh, how do they fight here in Freiburg? And then she just grabs it and smashes him over the head, and she goes, like that, sweetie. Oh, I need more. Okay. Send Scanlon and Mitchell as well. Gosh, I'm gonna miss Quatch. I like his friendly face and his glasses. Okay. I've gotten a few frames on that. Good. Holy shit! Oh, that's not good. They killed Middleton! Oh my god! I need to process this one moment. Hold on. I feel a little sick. I feel a little sick after this one. Oh my god. And they killed Scanlan too. They killed 2 of the 3 bars. How? We sentenced. Oh. Roth and Castile fucked up, I'm guessing. Oh my goodness. This was a terrible day. Oh. Only 4 officers are left. Oh. My lord, everyone around me is dead. What could have happened? And their bystanders just like, you guys got fucked up. And he goes, yeah, I noticed, but how did this happen? Just declare dead. Declare everyone is dead. Oh my goodness. Okay. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay. Wait, 4 minus 17, that's 13. I'm gonna have to send 6 of these people over to Shift A.
Needless to say, I really miss them a lot. I can't wait for the moment when I'll see them again.
Wouldn't you like to see me?
Ah, Lana, but we,
Let me guess. You've thought about it, but then you realized this can only bring us more suffering. Besides, it's dangerous given the kind of work we do, and why ruin things when everything is going so well, right?
Well, if you know what I think, then you must be thinking the same thing.
Yeah, Jack. Because it's true. But is it fair?
You know what wouldn't be fair? If your friends caught you in a karaoke bar with an old man.
With an old man?
Maybe you imagine you've been talking to a young Greek god with long golden hair, but I'm a 60-year-old man, Lana.
Listen to me, Jack. Ever since high school, I've been surrounded by old men. At university, half my classmates were old men. They might have been 18 years old, but they were already half in the grave. No goals, no ideas, just endless burned-out looks on their faces.
That's what university
exhausted
does
and
to you.
empty. At work, even my younger colleagues act like old men. They don't have the stomach for a fight. They're already dreaming of retirement. And then there's you, Jack. The only man for a long time who felt the same age as me. Because you fight. Because there's life inside you.
Lana, it's, damn, it's true. There's life in me yet.
Jack, you're so cocky.
Oh, excuse me, miss. I am the most promising young prosecutor in the country.
You know it's true.
Oh. I see, Desi. Safe fountains cleaned. Action thriller Bloody Shut 3 rakes in cash at box office. Middle school heading to National Physics Olympiad. Yeah, take the day off, Faust and Papaworth and Papworth. Okay. We're all old men now. Hey, Vandal, congrats. Robbins. McStone. Everts, the fuck? Ah, shit. And whenever they end up failing that, they end up getting fired.
1111 in progress.
Oh my goodness. I want to hire some shit-tards. Drug use, suburb. An informant gave us an address for one of the biggest drug houses in the city. According to our information, there's about 3 dozen drug addicts, many of them armed. Just the past day, 3 people in there were shot dead and thrown in the corner to rot. Paddy Wagon, SWAT. Kingston, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Kingston, Kochi, Austin, Vasquez, and McGillicuddy. Now I gotta get some of these people moved over to Shift B. Sorry, Shift A. I mean, what? I'm very confused as to what's going on right now. Hold on, these... Or did it, like, auto even things out? I don't know. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. So I gotta send, how many people would that be? 2 people over there. So, I'll send Strong back over there. And McGillicuddy. I'll send McGillicuddy back over to Shift A. Old man who still laugh at 69. The fuck, Desi?
Counting in progress.
Bomb threat. Freyberg Elementary School. A physical education teacher noticed a suspicious van parked near the school. There was no one inside, but I heard some kind of strange machine running in the back. Just like in the movies. Do we need to evacuate the school? I don't know. I don't know, dude. Do we? Purdy, Strong... Gosh, this is 1350. 510, Kojak, and Kendall. Go get him, buddies.
Officer on scene.
In the shadows and corners, dozens of people lay unconscious, and bags and syringes are scattered everywhere. Call an ambulance and begin to process the addicts who are still conscious. A naked addict with a shotgun flies out of the bathroom and he starts putting holes in the ceiling. Shoot him.
1111 D.
He was a danger. I had to do it. Hey, we got some heroin. It's great. Let's get some more music. The irony of it being called White Russian, but being in a red cassette tape.
415 in progress.
Reckless endangerment, Freeburg Zoo. 4 activists from the group Life After Meat, in a show of support for their fellow animals, entered the zoo and used bolt cutters to remove the locks from the cages. Several wild animals have gotten loose and some are attacking the zoo's visitors. 3, 6... Oh, and Paddy Wagon's coming back. There's eyes everywhere.
1010
There was no bomb in the van, just a bunch of antiques. The van belongs to a junk dealer and collector. 367. Or sorry, 369. So Asano, Silk. I don't know, I guess like I guess like McGillicuddy. Or 8. Yeah. You guys got this. Very nice shade of eye. Desi, you're funny. Armed robbery, Muslim quarter. We've just got a call from the Halal grocery. 2 armed robbers wearing US president masks just cleaned out the cash box. 3,600. Yeah, just in those 2. Oh fuck. 3, 6, 9, 12, 1350. Okay, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So, Kochi, get in there. Destruction of property. The Last Picture Show Theater. Several people are smashing the glass entrance to the cinema and tearing up the posters inside. They're shouting, "Modern cinema corrupts the youth," and someone just pulled out a Molotov cocktail. 3, 6, 900. We'll send those 3. No size, bro. Reckless endangerment. We did it! True Color Hotel. Oh, hold on. I'll get to you in a bit. Domestic disturbance, suburb. According to Mr. Adams, the Earth is about to be struck by a giant meteor. You see how dark it just got outside? There's a meteor blocking out the sun, and there's stones falling on my roof. They're from the meteor. It makes sense. Think about it. It makes sense. One of them just broke the kitchen window. I have to get my family to safety. Send someone to help. 369. Kochi. Purdy. I guess Silk. Go get him.
Looks like we have a situation.
One of these hooligans is trying to light a Molotov cocktail, but his lighter won't work. Fire extinguisher. Just start spraying the Molotov and then start spraying his face. As I understand, that's a very dangerous thing to do. Anyone else ever get the thought that Vasquez kind of looks like a penguin? I'm not sure what gives me this thought, but he kind of looks like a penguin to me. Maybe it's because I suspect him to run around going... Armed robbery, Riverbank. Mr. Jakobski withdrew a large sum from his bank account. Then, while he was getting into his car, a man carrying a gun approached him from behind. He told me not to turn around and hand over all the money. Then he ran away. When I finally turned around, I saw a tall figure in the hood, ducking up in the alley. 600, so we can send Strong and Asano, probably. Go get him, Tigers. Mr. Board, my old rival, Jim Gates, has returned to the city. The last few years he's spent in China, setting up his factories there. Now he wants to flood the city with cheap knockoffs, threatening every honest businessman in Freiburg. At the present time, this is staying at the True Color Hotel, and plans to buy a house outside the city. I want you to show him the true terror capable of law enforcement agencies. He's to understand that he's not welcome here in Freiburg. Sure. Mr. Adams was overreacting to a hailstorm, which he took to be pieces of meteorite. The sky outside darkened because of the storm clouds overhead. Yep. Grape Coon. Can we wait for my SWAT to get back, please? Drug possession, Chinatown. The former chef of a restaurant in Chinatown says that the kitchen is used to sort and cut heroin. My friend had an overdose from the garbage they mix up in there. I want those bastards to pay. 3, 6, 9, 10. I hope you do realize that means that you just write it out your friend as well as a druggie. It's fine. Kingston, 3, 6, 9, 10, 50. So we'll say in Kingston, Kemp, Kendall. That should be good. Mass riot, Moonlight Soccer Stadium. Local fans have brought up all the bananas at the grocery stores, preparing to taunt the visiting rival football team, which consists almost entirely of dark-skinned men. A judge has been forced to stop the game unless the fans will allow order to be restored. But our fans don't seem to want to settle down. They're singing racist songs and working each other up into a frenzy. The situation could get ugly. 3, 6, 9. Kochi, Purdy, Kojak. Yeah. 3, 6, 7. You guys don't need help. Good job, guys. Haha! We found money. Thank you for the help, Mr. Boyd. Hold on. I ended up getting an achievement called Harpoon Whale, and it just said Ahab got what he wanted. I don't know what that means. I gotta wait for some of these people to come back.
Looks like we have a situation.
The restaurant's crowded, with waiters moving smoothly between tables. Nothing suspicious. Into the back door. One of the waiters noticed the police and shouts in a strange language. The diners jump up and run towards the door. Detain the guests and question them. In the kitchen, 2 tough-looking men with machine guns open fire on the cops. Yep, fall to the ground, shoot at their legs.
11-11.
Kingston, you magnificent bastard. I always think, again, Kingston is a superhero. I like to think as soon as those people pull out the gun, he kicked down a table and then he proceeded to not duck under it, but slow motion jump over it and just shoot at them one at a time, you know, hitting them just over and over again in the shoulders. And they're like, how's he moving in slow motion? And they're like, I don't know, he's just doing it. He's stood above the table, just shoot him. He's moving too fast in order for us to shoot him. He's moving in slow motion. We got some heroin, though. That's pretty sweet. Noise complaint. Cemetery. An elderly actually, people haven't even fully gotten back yet. There we go. An elderly widow was visiting the grave of her husband when she heard some terrible sounds. Wheezing, moaning, and rustling. As if someone was trying to climb up out of the ground. 3, 6, 9. Probably just another griever, but I guess I'll send people.
I was trying to raise 10-1, Sergeant Hotspot.
In a bit. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. They'll be fine.
215 complete.
And this is why. Desire Park. The park was raided by the young musical group Motorman, which staged a spontaneous anti-government concert and immediately pulled in dozens of fans. Do I have time? I don't have time to wait. Okay, Strong, Asano. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. That's about 10 right there. That is 10 right there. There we go. That's 15. Three, 6, 9, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. May my people get back soon. Noise complaint. Hold on, do I have time? I don't have time to wait. Unicorns of Arcadia Gay Club. Really, Unicorns of Arcadia? Oh boy. Aeon Cosme called in a loud music complaint. Apparently he regrets moving in next to the nightclub. I've had it up to here with these fucking queers. Unless you do something about it, the whole neighborhood is gonna go down there and tear them to pieces. I'm sorry, does that unicorn just have a drawn-on dick? 'Cause... You know what? It's fine. It's fine. Kingston, Kendall, please go down there. How'd the Mass Riot go? Good job, guys. They did a good job. They did a very good job. Crowds of people are dancing, hugging, and screaming. Unbutton your shirt and get ready to dance. Push the musicians, turn off the music. Noise complaint. The sounds came from an African gray parrot which had flown into the cemetery. Soon the owner of the parrot found him and took him home. I better keep a closer eye on his cage door. Noise complaint. Good job, people. Okay. So the good news is these guys do still have quite a few people. I'm limiting how many stripes I have on this team, but honestly, I think it's probably a good idea. Oh, I forgot to assign detectives to that one thing. Whoopsies! Singer Karen Sparko arriving in Freiburg. Travel agent. The people of Freiburg are more likely to visit other countries. Thief crushes ancient statue at museum. Yeah, Banner, but come in tomorrow. Yesterday I lost a bet and swallowed my car key. What the fuck, Beardcell? Yeah, please come back tomorrow. Okay. What the fuck, Beardcell? Why would... You're so goddamn stupid. Take a walk. Okay, let's get to hiring some more. Oh my goodness. The best one is Alpin Yildirim. He's one awesome looking black guy though, I'll give him that. Okay, which shift to hire him on? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. Okay, so we'll put him on shift A. And we'll go ahead and hire her onto shift B. Now, I don't like hiring old people because you know, they tire out a lot easier, but this guy, he just gives me a really good vibe right now, you know? So maybe I'll go ahead and hire him on to shift B. Gordon. Fucking let's get Drebin in on this shit. And of course Armstrong. Vehicular accident, Route 22. An apparently intoxicated driver flew into the oncoming lane and crashed into a van, which then crashed into 5 other vehicles. The drivers of the vehicles escaped with their lives, but jumped out of their cars and began to argue. A conflict ensued, and the situation is about to get ugly. Send in the paddy wagon. 3, 6, 9, 1050. Cecil pretty much covers that. But of course, we'll send in McGillicuddy and Simpson. He shows up and he's like, whoa! All of these cars! What happened here? And people are like, he fucking ran into me. No, he ran into me. And he's like, whoa, people, calm down. Just get into this wagon. We're a taxi service. We'll get you out. We will get you where you need to go. Suspicious individual. Apartment house. An employee at the Interhouse hardware store said that a suspicious man named Otis Adams ordered a very strange combination of objects which could easily be used to make explosives. Admis... Oh, it is Admis. Has a pretty colorful police record, including a bomb threat. 3,600. So we'll just send in Robbins and Murata. Suspicious individual, Freeburg Elementary School. A young teacher reported seeing the same suspicious white van parked near the school several days in a row. Whenever I walked towards it, the van drove away. I'm afraid for our students. 500. Everett, take Mary with ya. We got him. Rip Grape Coon. Still don't know what Grape Coon is. My allergies are really acting up right now. Attempted robbery. Sugar Daddy Cafe. Oh no. A thief attempted a little sleight of hand to relieve Sherry Miller of her diamond ring, but she immediately felt something was wrong and put the criminal in an excruciating Japanese finger hold. The son of a bitch is unconscious. You can come and arrest him now. Vandal Strong. Go get him. Assault. Live Good Mini Market parking lot. 5 teenagers asked a man for cigarettes, but he said they were too young. The kids jumped him, knocked him to the ground, and started kicking him with full force. Waitress Nicole Shelton saw what was going on and called the police. These guys are crazy. They'll kill him. 450. McGillicuddy takes Simpson with you. They're just a bunch of kids. Just shoot them. You'll see Grape Coon 80 times. And I see, Desi. The police approach the suspect's front door. Open up, it's the police. A man in a chemical protection suit, seeing the police, rushes to a bedside table and searches frantically for something. Point a gun at him.
1210 complete.
Awesome.
1210 complete.
Suspicious individual. Blah, 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 blah. Ah! Pro tip, don't be a duke. Zero with the 1-bit wonder. Yeah, Zero, don't be a duke. It's a lot of hard work. Unfortunately, a lot of people break down because of it. The driver of the white van is female courier who parks near the school during their lunch hour. I have a stressful job and a horrible boss, but when I watch the children laughing, it calms me down. Fuck yeah, Trolley. Fuck yeah. It's the 1-bit wonder. I created it specifically to make that fucking pun, too.
910 complete.
Assault farm. Some workers were squabbling during their lunch break, discussing yesterday's football game, when one of them became really irate and tried to drive over the others with a tractor. According to one eyewitness, who had taken refuge inside the building. He's like a crazy man. We barely escaped. 600. Everts, Mirada, you guys got this. Oh no. Zero, no. Zero with another one-bit wonder. The teens continue beating an old man, ignoring the police car that just drove up. Grab the two most aggressive teenagers. When the teenage thugs see the police, they start running off in different directions. Chase the weakest ones. You! That's fair, Trolley. That is completely fair. Massive fight. Fountains. Some big men wearing striped shirts walked into the fountain and started trying to drown each other. Come quick before they all kill each other. Send the SWAT and the paddy wagon. 750. Send McStone and Mary. Cecil shows up and it's like, whoa, that's a fountain. Are you guys swimming? I want to swim too. Then he like jumps in face first and he's like, argh. He gets out and he's like, this wasn't a good idea at all. Why would I do this? I'm an idiot. And people are like, you just proclaimed what we've been thinking for the past like several months, Cecil. That's fair enough, Trolley. Unlawful assembly. The last picture show theater. A group of angry women came to protest the premiere of the action film Hard Boiled Women 2, Electric Boogaloo. They're demanding that the cinema's management cancel the premiere. The situation is heating up. 369 1050. McStone, Robbins. Yeah, take Strong with you. Well, send Van Dahl as well. Go get him. The people in the fountain were just having some fun. They're harmless Russian immigrants, though they once served as paratroopers. For them, bathing in a fountain is a traditional thing for airborne troops to do. Awesome. Magic Conch, where does he ever decide to start streaming? Zzz, maybe someday. Jack, I'm not going to give you a sob story about all my recent misfortunes. Let's just say that I need my job back with the police, and I do mean need. You'll help me out on this, right? You'll be retired soon, so how about a little advance payment for my annual salary? It's only fair. It's not in your best interest to refuse. I know all about your shady business dealings. Just one phone call is all it takes. I got all the evidence I need to bury you. But I don't want to go against you. I just really need this job, you know? Well, you agree, right? Frank Woodard? I don't fucking remember Frank Woodard, but sure, I'll give you $15,000 to get off my ass. Well, Frank, well, Jack, that's excellent. Some folks say you're a fool, but I know you're as sharp as ever. Jack Boyd is no fool. Oh my god, sir, you suck ass. Rape, suburb. Michael May saw a young girl running naked and bloody trying to climb over the fence of an expensive mansion. She screamed and called for help, but then a man came out of the house, grabbed her by the hair, and dragged her inside. The neighbors were complaining just last week about all-night parties at the same mansion, which is owned by Saudi Prince Madak Kefaya. Oh, Febreze? Febreze has some family visiting this week, so she's been busy hanging out with them. Nothing to be worried about. 900. Mary McGillicuddy. That's 800. I guess Simpson and Woodard. The protesting women are pointing at movie posters with busty heroines in sexy poses, shouting, "Sexism is a disease in our society." One of the women steps forward and throws a stone at the cinema director, who is trying to go talk to the protesters. Arrest the women who threw the stone. Let them know we mean business. Oh my goodness. I need these for a comeback before I try anything with this one.
910C in progress.
Yeah, interesting how that worked out. I ended up asking Febreze what she was up to just yesterday, and it ended up paying off today. Good job, people. Bomb threat, City Hall. A janitor at City Hall called us about a suspicious man sitting in the waiting room. He's twitching and looking sideways at everybody. I think he's a spy or a terrorist. He's all skinny, but he's got a really fat belly. I think he's carrying a bomb. Armed robbery, Hell on Wheels car dealership. 2 men in clown masks stormed into the auto show and demanded the keys for the most expensive cars on display. When the manager hesitated, the robbers shot him in the leg. One visitor at the event managed to break through a shop window and escape, at least for long enough to call the police. 36750. Strong and Everts. That's 1,000 right there. They can do it. As for the bomb threat, we'll send the SWAT. Cecil, 369-1215. Cecil, McStone, Vandal, Mirada. Go get him.
510 in progress.
And that way I still have Robbins to stay back. You're too desish to message anyone first. I can understand that. Trolley, don't call her out on this one. Shooting. King Louis nightclub. Multiple shots were reported coming from the nightclub. Send the paddy wagon. 369-1050. Robbins, Mary. 5. I mean, that's. I think that's almost 1050. We'll send Simpson and Woodard.
1010A.
Noted. The man was not carrying a bomb. He's just an ordinary citizen, tired of waiting in line just like everybody else. I should have known. Oh. 369-1050. We barely make that.
910C complete.
We did it. Everts is that fat cop that's just like, "Yo, dude, I got us like a box of donuts," and she's just like, "What? Where on earth did you get donuts from?" And he's like, "From the donut store." And she's like, we have not passed a donut store since we started moving. Where did you get those?" And he's like, "I keep them under my fat layers." You want one? No. God, no. And he just goes, "More for me." At the Masquerade Club, all the employees and visitors wear masks and costumes. People outside are dancing quietly, but there's the sound of claps coming from further inside. Sees the girl in the squirrel suit. Go deeper into the hall. The music stops and a shot rings out. The dancers start to stampede. A guy in a hockey mask flashes a gun and pushes over the girl in the squirrel suit. Chase him. The guy in the hockey mask runs out into the street, gets into his car, and continues shooting at the police. Fire behind the door of the club? Why? Just open fire on him.
510.
Open fire! We got him. Woodard, you might actually become a decent enough cop before long. Too spoopin', no thanks. Always wanted to go to a masquerade party. Yeah, no, they're honestly pretty nice. In fact, most most people essentially just have masks that are like really show-offy or just brilliant looking. It's really not that bad. And my nose is irritating the fuck out of me, so I'm gonna be right back while I go deal with this. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that, people. Headphones work. Get out of my head. Get out of my head. Fuck you. Eh? I see, Desi. I mean, I'm sorry you're scarred for life from parties. Golden Bird. Hell on Wheels dealership invites public to show your sports car. Port commerce increased 60%. Ecologist. Urban air pollution levels normal. Yeah, I got another stripe to hand out. And this group definitely needs some more stripes in it. So, I think I'll give this stripe. I could give it to Asano. Or I could give it to Purdy. Purdy does need to be more useful. I'll give it to Purdy. Start the day. I'm not cute or small. I'm average height and full of rage. I'm an orc, damn it. Music for Desi. The funeral that was held for What's-Her-Face. On the tombstone, it says, "You gotta believe, baby. Believe and you will succeed." Truly an inspiration to us all. Mr. Boyd, I don't know if you come to Mass, but if you do, you may know that our most enlightened and progressive parishioners donate absurd sums of money to curry the favor of God's blessed powder. Truly, this powder is manna from the heavens, which clears the mind in preparation for the coming of the Antichrist. Unfortunately, some of our flock have been turned from the house of the Lord, for outside the enemies of Jesus sell them fake satanic powders, and they're undercutting our God-blessed prices. It would be a great thing if you were to get rid of them, as our Lord Jesus drove the merchants from the house of God. We'll send in our worst. Do this now before things get crazy. Before things get crazy! Vehicular accident, city center. A drunk driver drove his van into a bus stop, and he does not care. Knocking over several people. The van stalled out, and now the unsteady driver is clumsily trying to escape. 3,600. Yeah, we'll just send Silk and Aquino. They got this. I am full of rage, internally at least. I'm actually a very polite orc. Until you make me angry, in which case I become a slightly less pleasant orc. Theft, suburb. Retiree Frank Cedar complains that someone has stolen his lawn. Like clockwork, once a month, someone comes by to cut up my gorgeous lawn and cart it off. I've never managed to catch the enemy to fertile grass, or I'd have shown him. I'm a veteran, you know. I've put hundreds of our enemies in their graves. I just want some peace and quiet. Kim, Kojak, go see what this is about. It's probably nothing important. Mr. Board, I see you do not wish to delay the arrival of the Antichrist any more than I do. After all, he cannot be arrested or put in jail. Henceforth, any of our church services are available to you at reduced rates. Also, please accept from me, the Bishop of Freeburg, this sum of money as a personal gift. $75, fuck yeah! Came out as edgy the other week, remember? I don't remember. The Market District is seeing increased cases of pickpocketing, and media are already up in arms about it. You are to send 2 cops to the area to increase the perception of police protection. There are journalists scurrying about. Oh, Asano and Purdy are my only 2 of least lowest available cops to send, so I guess they're going out there. The church. What can the church do? Bless the police station. The Bishop of Freeburg will personally bless the police station and all its employees. What the fuck does that do? Forgiveness of sin. No one is born without sin, but not everybody wants to live that way. Policeman funeral. The Bishop of Freeburg will personally deliver the eulogy for fallen police department employees. The Bishop of Freeburg will deliver by phone the eulogy of fallen police department employees. Hey, Knife Stress, thank you for the 5 bits. I appreciate it. Are you a Warframe partner? I am not Knight of Stress. Why do you ask? A prayer for Jack's family. Bishop of Freeburg will personally pray for the happiness and health of Jack's family. Touch the relics. The Bishop of Freeburg will allow you to touch the relics kept in the cathedral. Sermon for employees. The Bishop of Freeburg will personally deliver a sermon to all officers and detectives at the station. What the fuck do any of these do? I don't understand. It sounds like a lot of bogus horseshit to me. Just saying.
911. 311B in progress.
The lawn at the location is cut by a neighborhood boy at the request of Mr. Cedar. Knew it. Massive fight, Everyday Mall. An employee of the shopping center was dressed in a tomato costume to advertise a new tomato paste. He accidentally frightened professional boxer Joshua Drake, who shouted and jumped on him and started pummeling him with full force. Passers-by tried to separate them, but they also received the boxer's fury, and a massive fight broke out. 36750. So we can just send like Silk and Aquino. Let's send Love. I'm not sure why I wanted to say Loveless. It's Pavlovina. Pavlovina. Go get him. Vehicular accident. Ghetto. The driver of a luxurious white Cadillac ran over a black teenager and then attempted to flee the scene, but lost control and drove into a column. Angry residents in the area have come out on the street. 36, okay, so this is a 1351. So we'll send in Kingston, Beatsell, Vasquez, Austin. Unbelievable. Trolley, unbelievable.
I was trying to raise 10-1, Sergeant Southpaw.
You are unbelievable, Trolley. Three, 6, 9, 10. Oh boy. 4, 8, that's about 9. That's 10. We'll send in Kendall just in case. Yeah. Am I a Warframe partner? I am not Knight of Stress. And yet again, I wonder why you ask. You also don't have to donate the bits in order to talk. Like, I'll read your stuff, man. I do appreciate the bits, though. Terror threat, post office. A postal employee reported that a letter was discovered with some powder inside. An inscription in the envelope reads, "Burn in hell." The employee is afraid that the envelope contains a deadly disease. Oh my god, we're all going to die, and today is my birthday. Oh. 3, 6, 750. Kochi, Kim, take care of this. Good job. Two men are pulling a woman with a bloody head out of a Cadillac. The crowd isn't letting them get her to the hospital, and some are yelling that the cops have failed. We'll deal with this by the law of the streets. And love of the streets. What did it lack? The crowd starts throwing glass balls and stones at the cops. Hide behind riot shields and push the crowd back. It only took 4 of them. Oh, I see, Knight of Stress. Do you play? I played a little. I don't know, maybe like last year. But all in all, I just didn't find it too... Well, actually, no, I found it interesting. I just didn't want to, like, invest the time in playing it. You know, because whenever it comes to free games, it's typically like, yeah, you have to play, like, every day in order to really make progress unless you buy stuff. And I was like, I'm not buying anything, and I don't think I'm going to be playing every day. So eventually I just lost interest. But it was a pretty cool... It is a pretty cool game. I will give it that. Homicide. Eddie's Burgers. A man wearing a knight costume and carrying a huge sword entered the cafe, placed an order, and sat silently in the corner for a couple of hours. Everyone had stopped paying attention at this point, but then he stood up, took up his sword, and began swinging it around with all his strength. He's already inflicted severe injuries on several patrons of the restaurant. That's pretty fucking awesome. Not gonna lie, that's pretty fucking awesome.
311 complete.
Need some of my people to get back soon.
911 in progress. 1011
Whew, just in time. 3, 6, 900 Kojak. Beard cell. And I don't know, like Austin or something. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They got it.
210 in progress.
There was nothing dangerous in the envelope. It was only the girl's friend playing a prank on her birthday. Oh, nothing like your friend sending you hate mail on your birthday, right? As a joke. As a joke. It's fine. Theft. Farm. Bill Buckler said his neighbor Derek Ruers asked him to watch his farm while he went on vacation with his family. Meanwhile, some strange people went over there with a tractor trying to steal the harvest. There's about a dozen people and they're robbing my friend blind. Yeah, but all in all, when it comes to Warframe, yeah, it's a pretty neat game. I'm guessing you play it a lot, Knight. Trying to addresses the letter she sends me to Daddy. Oh, Desi. Just a prank, bro. It's just a prank. Calm down. You see the camera? Just a prank. 3, 6, 750. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, and we'll send Pavlovina. Pavlovina. Disorderly conduct. Everyday mall. There's a huge clown running around the mall. Tried to scare me to death, said unemployed John Hawkins Smith. I got a disease. Got a note from the doctor. That clown got no right to scare me. I see. You two can take care of that. I am not dealing with it. Play the game way too much. Hey, to each their own, man. I won't judge. Ah, fuck. Well, Kingston, go get him. I mean, I have my own problems. I play some games, like, on a daily basis, and they really shouldn't be played on a daily basis. Yeah. But I find myself actually interested in MOBAs. I actually enjoy them for some reason. Oh. Hey, thank you, Knife Stress. It was nice having you, man. Thanks for stopping by. You take care out there, okay? Seeing the police, the suspects begin to argue and shout in an unknown language, and then two women manage to escape and hide somewhere on the farm. We must interrogate the calves. We'll just search the whole area. We got him. Good job, Pavlovina. She's like, oh no, do not think me, I'm Pavlovina. The clown was hired to promote the children's amusement park and has every right to be in the mall. Good job, people. Oh boy. What's going on here? Hey, Breezy. How you doing today? Oh boy. I need some of my police to get back first. Assault, Christopher G. Sands Ice Arena. Febro. While the legendary singer Gennaro Crespo was giving a performance, someone threw a large ear of corn at the musician and smashed his head. Despite a bit of blood, Mr. Crespo showed no concern and just laughed it off and got ready to continue. Nevertheless, the concert organizers were furious and demanded that everyone turn in their cameras. We can't let the audience leave until the offender has been detained, they shouted into the police line. We've got a large crowd here, so send everyone you have available so we can get this done. Kingston. Kingston is literally everyone. Oh no, Breeze! What happened to the class? What did you do? What happened? Yeah, everybody was asking about you, Breeze, and I was like, it just so happens I ended up shooting Breeze a message this morning. Very early this morning. So we're sending Kingston. It's almost about that time. So we can send Kingston, Kochi, Beardcell, Kemp, Austin, Kojak, because everyone else is almost back. Okay, and let's open this up. I think I have enough frames. I might have enough frames. Violently pouring rain. Mr. Paulson. Gary Paulson, homeless. I saw a muddy young fella wearing a hood running through the alley near the fur store. Then I got distracted. I get like that sometimes. I remember I heard some rumbling and hissing like cars running into each other. Ah, that's annoying. That's annoying, Breeze. I'm so sorry. Time to fight the sky. And then Desi just flings herself into the air and proceeds to punch the clouds out. Yeah, I hope it ends up working out okay too, Breeze. Alina Podrenjak, victim of the theft. I had just parked my car near the fur shop, and a boy in a hood popped through the gate, grabbed my bag from my shoulder, and disappeared. I hurried to the phone to call the police, and the damn pest must have been hiding nearby. As soon as I stepped away from the car, he dashed inside and was off like a bolt. The very first turn, he hit the fire hydrant and ran away like a cowardly dog. Okay, the car is insured, but who's going to replace my favorite Snow White handbag? Could be like that. Camera. The camera at the intersection shows a convertible crashing into the fire hydrant. And water spraying like a fountain. A short time later, a thin hooded figure climbs from the car and runs away down the street. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is an 8-frame piece of shit. There's no way I'm going to figure this one out right now. I hope it ends up working out, Breeze. How's it going, Zelfor? How are you doing today? There's traces of yellow paint on the fire hydrant. Okay. Quex CTN passerby. I was walking down the street when some guy in a hood came flying right at me. He was all wet, a real mess, like he was from a shipwreck. The guy ran into me hard, almost broke my ribs. Huh. So, yeah, that looks to be her, not him. She gets out of the car, he snatches it, he runs into the alley. I'm not exactly sure what's going on right here. Like, is he honking the horn there? I'm very unsure. Zelfor, you're YouTube famous? That's crazy. She goes and calls the police. They dashed in, got into the vehicle, started up, crashed into the hydrant. Wow! Holy shit, I did not expect that. Ah, tomorrow is Glasgow's day. So we'll just hold off for now. Zelfor's just like, I'm gonna be rich soon. So long, suckers!
412A.
Assault. Sweet. In the day. See if they got my good side. My beautiful, beautiful iron locks. Price notes prostitution increase. Soap actor Manuel Torreblanca announced completion of film career. Dr. Euthanasia could be personal choice. Oh. Yeah, Hunter, you can have the day off. Asking you, Basinger. Woodard. You know what, Woodard? Permission to send link? Permission granted, Trolley. You know what, Woodard? Fuck you. You stay. And I hope your brother dies. I went to a very deep place there right now. Oh, whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Wanted to take a look at the catalog, make sure there weren't any new songs that were gonna be. Nope. Well, in the meantime, I guess we'll just, listen to Dirt Cheap. Breeze, that matters not to me. Okay, so you missed it, Breeze. The guy essentially was like, I have a whole bunch of dirt on you, you piece of shit. And, I want my job back. But, you're gonna want to give me a payment of about $15,000. You know, as a personal business fund, straight from you to me. Oh my gosh, we're starting off with the mass riot. Foundry, several dozen workers have gone on strike over layoffs and wage cuts. For a while, they were expecting someone from the company to negotiate with them, but this never happened. The protesters have armed themselves with improvised weapons and have started to break down the fence. Send in the paddy wagon. Yeah, Woodard's a dick. Oh, I could send him with some shitty cops right now just so he dies, but nah. I actually kind of want to train him up until I start liking him more. Unfortunately, cops will not go alone. It's a real shame, Breeze. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. And again, I'll train Woodard up until he's at a point that I actually like him. Cecil. I'm saying Cecil, Everts, Beardsell, Simpson, Yildirim, Yuli, and Woodard. That's past 2000. Attempted carjacking, Soaps and Sparkles Car Wash. Tanner Scott works at the car wash and spends all his time around cars. Murata, McGillicuddy, go get him. Hopefully. You guys talking about wrists? Okay then. Right. Toilet. Okay. I was slightly expecting a specific toilet, but no, it was just like, it's a toilet. It's crazy. It's just there. Yeah. Inside a Booth and Ladies public toilet, a woman was overheard holding a man against his will and attempting to blackmail him into having sex. Crystal Harrington only vaguely made out part of their conversation and immediately ran to find a phone to call the police. This. Yes. Ah! That was like a sneeze cough. It was awful. I hurt. I'm gonna have to end up having a sneeze emote. 3, 600. Strong, Mary, go get him. That's right. We got him. Good job, Woodard. Woodtard. And we got the bastard. Good job, people. Especially you, Drebin. You old coot, you. He's like, I'm gonna stay over at the ferry place tonight. It's a good place for me. And it's like, Trevin, are you okay? And he's like, yeah, you know, I like to live on the edge sometimes. And it's a good day. People are just like, Trevin, are you okay? And he's like, I smoked 15 pounds of marijuana this morning. It was pretty sweet. The booth was occupied by a couple who was spicing up their relationship with role-playing games and sex in public places. Oh, God. Okay. Well, you know what? I'm not going to judge them. There ain't no kink shaming here. Mr. Boyd, I have the misfortune of having a family. My only daughter is marrying a complete idiot. She's requiring that the wedding take place on the roof of my skyscraper, and as soon as possible. But I want to protect my daughter from making the biggest mistake of her life. So I've organized a grand wedding and reception, and I ask that you arrest the groom at the altar on some monstrous charges, like child pornography, for example. Better for my daughter to survive that horrible moment of shame in front of 100 people than live this shame every day for the rest of her life. Damn, this dude is fucking crazy. Yeah, I can do that. Hey, he asked me to. And honestly, dude gives me a lot of really good stuff. So yeah, I'll do it. Robbery. Boutique. Two women tried to quietly pocket some expensive jewelry at the boutique, but the guards saw everything, stopped them, and demanded that they turn out their pockets. One of the women then pulled a gun from her purse and began to threaten the store's employees. 600. Okay. We'll just send, we'll send Strong and Beard Cell. Breeze, that's how you do it. It's not like it's anything serious. They're not in danger. They just show up and go, "Yo, dude, this look familiar to you?" And then they arrest him. Let's see. Hostage situation. Registry office. A security guard reports that an armed man wearing a frock coat burst into the registry office. He was dragging a young girl in a white dress behind him and demanded that the staff immediately arrange their marriage. Send in the SWAT. This requires the SWAT. 36900. Yeah, we'll send Cecil on this one. He shows up and he's like, "Whoa, is there a wedding going on? I want in. I'd love to, you know, as it turns out, I'm an ordained pastor. I can wed you two. Let's do this." And, like, pulls out a Bible, and everyone's like, "Cecil, stop. What the fuck are you doing?" He's like, "What? I'm an ordained pastor. I haven't gotten a chance to wed two people. And this is a momentous moment." Everyone's just like, "Cecil, what the fuck?" The man grips the girl's arm tightly and aims his shotgun at a registry office employee. She says, "I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride." "Kiss her, you fool." The hell happened at this wedding? I don't know. Cecil's just like, "Kiss her, kiss her." But unfortunately, McGillicuddy gets up behind and just goes, wham! Guy falls down to the ground, like, you know, having a seizure, and Cecil's just like, "The fuck, McGillicuddy? What? They were gonna get married."
Trying to raise 10-1, Sergeant Hotspot.
Honestly, if you're, if the officers you send are, like, really good, essentially no matter what you choose, it ends up working just fine. 36750. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They're fine. How'd it go? Good job. Suspicious individual. Blitz Cafe. A waitress says that a suspicious-looking man in a rumpled jacket has been sitting at a table for several hours. He didn't order anything. I brought him coffee, and he just sat there staring at me. I'm afraid he's going to watch me until my shift is over, and then... The girl stammered. It's scary to imagine. 450. Well, Everts, Mary, go get him. Oh boy. Oh boy. Smuggling. Port. We just received an anonymous call. Someone is unloading an arms shipment at the port. All the regular workers were sent home early. 3, 6, 9, 1200. Cecil. What's that? McGillicuddy, Simpson, and Woodard. That's 14, 15, about 1600. Oh my god, what is with this? Mass Riot, Christopher G. Sands Ice Arena. Without explanation, Karen Sparkle's manager canceled the Freeburg stop on the incredibly popular Singa store. She was originally scheduled to perform in town next month, and incessant fans have gathered at the Ice Arena where the concert was to be held, demanding to speak with Karen immediately. Senior guard Trevor Hernandez sent his men to calm down the crowd, but the guards were severely beaten, and the crowd has begun to break open doors and windows. Well, this requires 1500. That's 7. That's 1400. About 1500, actually, right there. Yeah, we'll just send in the rest of what we got. Show me what you got. As people show up over, freaking Cecil just like, is there an arms shipment going on here? Like, if I look into one of these things, am I just gonna find a whole bunch of human arms? Because that would be gross. I don't want to open this up and find a whole bunch of human arms. It would be better if I found some, like, guns or something inside of it. And then he just opens it up and a whole bunch of human arms fall out. And he goes, oh god, shit! The man in question was fired from his job today. He was trying to collect his thoughts and figure out how to get by. Noted.
Looks like we have a situation here.
4 large men in black suits are loading boxes into vans. There's 3 more armed guards. You tell me where somebody was handing out coupons for free pizzas. Shoot the tire. We're doing it. The men with machine guns are firing at the cops. The others quickly open one of the boxes and pull out a grenade launcher. Throw stun grenades.
1110 complete.
Cecil is like, oh my god, there's arms everywhere. Then he like stumbles over to another locker and a whole bunch of grenades fall out, and he's like, dude, sweet. And he just starts lobbing at them at the shooters, and they're just like, oh god, my ears, I can't see, help me. He goes, my lord. Guys, I just found a whole bunch of I don't even know what these are. Ram them good. We can pretend that we rammed them. I thought we wouldn't ram them because we shot out the tire already. Hey, we got a bunch of automatic weapons. Oh, sweet. Okay. Illegal business activities. Live Good Mini-Mart parking lot. Martin Coker. That name immediately spells trouble. Owner of the local grocery store said the 2 older women with big gym bags are hanging around the parking lot selling cigarettes to passers-by. I can barely make ends meet as it is, and these hucksters are chasing away all my customers. 600. Strong Everts, go get them.
in progress.
It happens, Breeze. It's all good. Oh my goodness. Terrorism. Freiburg Central Railway Station. Two bearded men came to the train station and began to pray, and then went to different corners of the depot and took off their jackets. Witnesses report that they were both wearing suicide vests. One of the attackers detonated his vest, but the second man's vest didn't work, and he fled in panic into the back rooms of the station. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. We'll send Cecil. Murata. Simpson, Gilgrim, Woodard. 5 more spaces left. We're fine. How's it going, my niece? We'll send Beard Cell as well. SWAT. Yep. Moving my house to somewhere normal. I know how that goes, Desi. What's up, little girl? The puppy? Oh, well, don't worry about that. Puppy's okay. Oh, Jiminy. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21. That's 2350. We got... That's 15... 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23... About 2350, actually. We'll send Mary as well, just in case. Oh, what are those? What you got there? What are they?
Pieces.
Oh, they're just pieces. Pieces of what? Where are those? They look like plastic. Oh no, we lost Simpson. That's annoying. We got explosives though. That's pretty sweet. But we keep losing people. Bring the police station. Claire dead. Claire dead.
Let me pick your puppy.
Aww. My niece is sick. Here you go. Here you go. Take the puppy. Take the puppy. Okay. Could you take the puppy outside? Or take the puppy out of the room?
Just outside.
Just outside. Okay. Please and thank you. You're a sweet little thing.
Here, Sassy. Just take this.
Just take that. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Love you, little girl. Oh, it warms my heart. It warms my cold little heart. Just take the pup out. Don't worry about these two. I got them. Grandmaster Alan Borden plays 20 simultaneous games in park. Beach to boast new Neptune statue. Minesweeper. Most calls are false alarms. Offering free admittance to museums today. Sure. Come in tomorrow, Austin. Okay, so that means I don't have to move some people over there yet. Over to the other side. Or, other team yet. Tanner Scott turned out to be a member of a gang known as Kilises. He could have helped to take down the gang if you make him an informant. Let's do this! Interrogate. Tanner Scott, gender male, age 15, medical examination. When he was 10 years old, Tanner Scott went skating on the frozen lake and fell through the ice. The boy nearly drowned, but was rescued by a passing police patrolman. Tanner suffered quite a lot as a result of the incident. He developed chronic skin problems and increased sensitivity to temperature change. Tanner Scott is from a poor family. His father, a trucker, is rarely at home, and his mother is a clumsy waitress, struggling to hold down a job even at the cheap diners she works at. The boy loves cars and dreams of being a Formula One driver. To be closer to the coolest cars, he took a job at a car wash, where he became friends with Nina Ware, a stylish female accountant. Tanner is so attached to her that he even invited her to his school for Professionals Day, but Nina didn't come. All his classmates called him Orphan and laughed. Tanner Scott has no chance of getting into a decent college. He has bad grades, no sports talent to earn a scholarship, and his parents barely make ends meet. Oh, poor guy. That broken hydrant is gonna cost you. Next time you go riding, maybe try a bicycle. Can't even prove that I was behind the wheel, dickwad. Why you want to steal a sports car? Want to feel like a real racer? You'll see me driving Formula One on TV one day. Your mother dropped everything your mother dropped everything and rushed right here from the diner. We don't necessarily know that she even works at a diner. Tell me your relationship to Nina Ware. We don't have a relationship. You know what? I'll torture him. Now what to use? Torture with heat? Oh, you're fine. It's just getting a little cold in here. I just need to heat things up. It's still a little cold in here. Let me heat things up a little bit more. One time I saw Nina Ware steal a sweet sports car. She promised to teach me everything she knew about jacking cars as soon as I turned 18. One moment, people. I'll be right back. I gotta check on my niece and whatnot. Okay, and I am back. I'm not sure why I was expecting a reply. Okay, so, I go outside and my niece is standing there, and she had created essentially a makeshift swing using a blanket, that she was pushing, this Yorkshire Terrier puppy in. It was adorable. Let's investigate Nina Ware. Carjacking. Nina Ware stole an expensive sports car from the private lot of a gay club called the Unicorns of Arcadia. We'll put, sure can be, we can head up on this one. Let's just get everyone else in there. Everyone's like, oh yeah, oh dear, sounds dangerous. It wasn't too high off of the ground, so honestly, it was fine. It was actually pretty adorable, though. Bomb threat. Office building. A bearded man wearing a hood rode a bike to the office building, looked around nervously, and walked into the foyer. He quietly placed a black bag behind a pillar and then disappeared. The guard tried to chase the bearded man down, but lost him on the crowded street. Yeah, it's all good, Desi. No worries. 36900. We'll send in Purdy. 6. Let's send Kendall instead, and send Pavlovina. Oh yeah, you know, this woman, she steal car back in the day, and she go woo all over the place. Oh wow, only 3 frames for this one. Awesome. People are just like, Drebin, are you okay? And it's like, yeah, no, I remember back when I first started up as a detective. People used to do this sort of thing all the time, and it was crazy back in them days. And people are just like, Drebin, you go home. Just go home. And he goes, okay, I'll be right back. And they're like, no, just go home and stay home. He's like, okay, I'll be back in due time. Assault with a deadly weapon. Business center. The reinsurance group of Freeburg reports that several armed men have stormed into their offices and started attacking their employees. One of the men pulled out a gun and told a young employee that he'd kill her unless she returned all his money immediately. Another employee called the police and says the attackers are drunk and can barely stay on their feet. Yes, they are, damn it, but that's not the point. They're crazy enough to kill someone. Oh, poor little thing. 369 1050. Let's send Kochi in with this one. That's 7 8 9 10 11 12. We'll send Vasquez as well as extra.
Got a situation here.
The building's lobby is empty, and there's a black bag near one column. Completely evacuate the building. Inside the package, some mechanism spins up and the package starts humming and vibrating. Make sure that everyone is at a safe distance. We have a report on the radio that the suspect was spotted in the crowd outside the building. He was smiling, watching the scene, and he holds something like a remote control. Throw a tear gas grenade into the crowd. Holy shit. Take the suspect from behind, threaten him with a pistol, and take the remote control. And then shoot him anyways, executioner style. Good job, Pavlovina. You killed the bitch. As you should. Okay, tomorrow. They'll give me more options for more stuff. I love having stuff. Suspicious individual, kindergarten. A cleaning lady called to complain about a suspicious man wandering around near the fence. This weirdo spent the last half hour rubbing against the fence, staring at the children. You better come and arrest him. Yeah. Nope. We're getting this bitch. Asano, take Akino with you. I got a lot of officers that are really close to 500 with this group. Assault with a deadly weapon. Report. Good job. Missing person, suburb. Oh. Huh, well. Let me take some people off of, this case, then. Let's take off Mole and Armstrong, just because they so often work together. Missing person, Mole, Armstrong, go get him. Missing person, suburb. Judith Morrow reported to the police that her husband, Eric, has disappeared. She had returned home early from a business trip, hoping to surprise him, but the house had been turned upside down and Eric was nowhere to be found. No one at work has seen him for the past 5 days. Oh, shit. The man was very drunk and was merely holding onto the fence to keep from falling. That's still public intoxication. He still needs to be arrested. I gotcha, Breeze. Please try and take care of yourself, okay? Unlawful assembly. Bakery. A group of drunken workers gathered at the factory entrance to protest cuts in their shift hours and other privileges. Management at the bread baking plant has ignored their concerns and are calling in the police to disperse their disgruntled employees. 369 1200. 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15. There we go. Investigation has started. Let's do this. Illegal arms sales. Ghetto. Mrs. Wright reports that the basement of an abandoned house has become a black market for unregistered weapons. There's no machine guns, but plenty of handguns, and they will sell them to young boys. Yes, I mean children. 369 1050. Okay. Birdie. We'll send Aquino and Kendall as well. They've got this. Unlawful assembly. Hooray! Man. Silk. He is really climbing them ranks. Uh-oh. Let me wait on this one for a bit. We'll just wait for a little bit. Oh boy. 3, 6, 9, 12, 13, 50. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 14, 50, plus SWAT. I don't know if I should send in anyone else. Fuck it, I'll send in Kemp. I at least have the paddy wagon for this one. Shooting, city center. 3 men were eating dinner in a small restaurant when 2 attackers opened fire on them from the street. One was killed on the spot, the other 2 hid behind an overturned table and began to return fire. Several more cars pulled up, and armed men stepped out to join the shootout. One witness shouted over the phone, "There's a lot of civilians around, a lot of people injured, hurry." 1500, so Kingston's getting involved in this one. We'll say Kingston, Asano, Kojak, Pavlovina, Vasquez. Go get them. That's like 3,000 or something. Everyday Mall. Robbery. A supermarket cashier saw a young black man in a hood grab an old lady's shopping bag and run away. Kochi, Silk, go get him. Well, you always keep 2 police officers behind.
Officer on scene.
Most of the people involved in the firefight have been killed or seriously injured. 2 men on the street continue to shoot at the restaurant. Yeah. Yeah. Order them to surrender. I think you understand who you're messing with. I'm Kingston. I'm practically Batman. Put down your guns. And they're like, oh shit, this guy's practically Batman. We should just put away our guns. And he's like, damn straight.
410A in progress.
Legal arms dealer. Bring it to police station. Attempted murder. Suburb. A biker crashed into a truck at an intersection. Some of the biker's friends arrived soon afterwards and pulled the driver out of the truck. They're getting ready for lynching. Unfortunately, everyone's back. 36900. Kojak Asano. Oh, sneeze. Double sneeze. I'm good. And Pavlovina. We're good. Report. I did not expect that to work, honestly. I did not expect that.
910B complete.
Carjacking. Soaps and Sparkles Car Wash. Now Ware keeps thorough books and often stays late at work. Now Ware loves pizza. Yeah, I'll hit her up there. Go get him. It turns out the old woman knew the young man from the neighborhood. He's a medical student who lives nearby and was just helping the woman load her groceries into her car. Oh boy. 369 1200. Okay, yeah, so we do need him somewhere else. Purdy, Kemp, go get him. Carjacking, report. We've caught the offender. Good job, people. Yeah, I knew that she was there the entire time. I just didn't want to get up out of this comfy chair. Oh, we can't start an investigation yet. We have to wait. For now. It says 3 o'clock for a very long time, huh?
410A complete.
Attempted murder. How'd it go? Good job. End the day. Again, end the day.
Who's there?
Jesus shit.
Show yourself or I'll start popping off.
Mr. Boyd, it's me, Mr. Fry.
I don't know any Mr. Fry, and if I did, I wouldn't want him coming around in the middle of the night.
Mr. Boyd, I'm a private detective. I was looking for your wife, Laura.
Right, my wife Laura. I'm looking for my wife Laura. Laura Markham Boyd. Right.
No problem. Everybody look as much as you
You
need.
want to throw on a robe, Mr. Boyd?
I'm not cold. So, Laura, what have you learned?
I know where she lives, who she's with. I know what her plans are. To tell the truth, I learned even more than I expected, but I can't tell you anything.
I'll keep a hold of this thing just in case. So, what were you saying?
I said I can't share this information with you, Mr. Boyd. You see, Laura, well, let's say your beloved Laura is with a very wealthy man. I consider myself a good investigator, but he figured out pretty quick that I was onto him. We talked, all three of us, me, him, Laura, and, well, we agreed that I'd stop bothering them, and in return, I'm getting a very good position in the company he owns, Mr. Oh, I almost gave the name away.
You do realize I could shoot you right here.
Well, that would hardly be fair, Mr. Boyd. I might not have come here, you know. But I decided to come clean with you, look you in the eye. I don't want you blaming Emma. She really wanted to help you. Plus, Mr. Boyd, I like you. You're a good chief of police, and I feel bad for you. So, I talked to Laura, and she'll call you when she's ready. You just need to wait a little longer, and, well, I'm not taking a penny from you for my services.
Get out. Leave the beer.
But I already drank half of it.
Don't worry, I'm not squeamish. Hey, Fry, take off your shoes.
I'm sorry?
Take off your shoes. Leave them at the door and get out.
But why?
Because when I asked you to leave the beer, it seemed like you didn't really mind. And I want you to mind. And the socks. Fine. Good night.
The hell is happening? Basically, the police chief, the guy that I am playing as, his wife Laura ended up leaving him some undetermined amount of time ago, and he wants to find her and he wants to bring her back because he loves her. Now, essentially, she's not ready to come back. That was a private investigator that he hired. However, the private investigator has now disclosed that he is unwilling to continue the investigation and is unwilling to say anything of which he has learned because apparently Laura is with somebody who is a very, very rich and powerful person. So the police chief decided that, hey, fuck you, buddy. And, I guess we'll see what happens later. LGB activist. Homophobia in Freiburg at every turn. World War II naval mine discovered in city dump. During concert, singer Gennaro Crespo presents ring to admirer. Aww. Our house burned down last week and my elderly father was inside. We need to somehow make sense of this and then start planning the funeral. Can I take... Yeah, sure. Go for it, Austin. My cats ate some cream pasta sell-by date, and they had diarrhea all night. They're better now, but I'd like to spend the day with them. Can I have the day off? No. Blues for Mr. T. Jack, we just got a complaint from the Human Rights Committee. They claim that the police department has been practicing torture. We were able to hush everything up, but we are very disappointed in you, Jack. We don't need our public institutions attracting that kind of attention. Jack, a new bar opened up in the city, and its owners promised to pour free drinks for all the cops and firefighters. Can't speak for the firefighters, but our guys are going to jump at this opportunity. Oh no! That's not good at all. Freiburg High School. Suicide threat. A chemistry teacher called to tell us that one of his graduate students is standing at the edge of the roof. He's been harassed by his classmates because he wouldn't hide his sexual orientation. It seems like the guy finally broke. Just in Beardcell and Woodard. They show up and Beardcell's like, kid, it's okay, you gotta calm down. And Woodard's like, jump, you fag. Because that's Woodard, he's a dick. Oh yeah, Zelfort. Like everyone's gonna die from drunk driving now. Armed robbery. Gallery of Modern Art. During the premiere of Animalism exhibit, masked gunmen burst into the gallery, killed 2 guards, and started bagging the paintings, some of which are worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. Some visitors and staff are still in the gallery, saying the SWAT. Cecil, go get him. Cecil, gonna say Everts, McGillicuddy, and Mary. That's past 2,000. Like, they should be good. What the fuck? Woodard! The fuck, man? You guys went over there to stop a suicide threat, and you wanna know what happened? Woodard talked them into it. What the fuck, Woodard? Oh. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21. That's 10, 15, that's about 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. About 2450. We should be fine. I'll send Mirada though. Robbery. Lifewire store. Alarm. No, I'm gonna wait for Woodard to get back. Here's what I say, dude, but I thought Beardcell would be able to talk him out of it. You know, angel on the left side, devil on the right. I thought Beardcell would be like, kid, you can do this. But no, Woodard's like, fucking kill yourself. I didn't think he'd do it. Yeah, I know he's a shitty cop, but I didn't think he'd be that shitty of a person. An alarm at electronics store just went off. We called, but they're not picking up. It's the middle of the day, so they should be open. 3, 6, 750. Strong, Beardcell, Woodard. Yeah, and back that 10 that you lost. Apparently, Zelfor. What the fuck? What is with... They're all getting away these days. I'm sitting in like really good people. The shop window is broken and there are 2 large men with guns inside. One is cleaning out the cash register and the other is carrying a TV. Customers are lying on the floor and there's no sign of the cashier. Yeah, just tell them they're surrounded. The robbers spot the police, the man with the TV runs to a pickup truck, and the other pulls the cashier from under the counter and puts a gun up to his head. Let's go quietly. Fine, get out of here. And then we still got the bitches. That's funny. Unlawful assembly. Slaughterhouse. A group of young people blocked the slaughterhouse's exit, chanting, "Meat is murder!" The protesters are carrying flashy posters, and one eyewitness reports seeing a weapon. 36900. Vandal, Everts, I guess we'll send in Mary. Drug manufacturing. Office building. Lisa Goulian was in a hurry out of the dentist's and accidentally went into the wrong room. I saw people inside wearing white coats and masks, bottles and pills, some suspicious equipment, and different colored powders. I think they might have been drugs. You're a fucking idiot. I hope you know that, but I have to send people to check this out anyways. 24600. Or wait, no, 36900. Nah, don't even take Beardcell with you. Fuck him. That's 900. Okay, fine. Take Woodard with you. There, I hope you're happy. You got Woodard with you. I know protesters. It's disgusting, Zelfor. Disgusting. We got the bitches. Thank you, Paddy Wagon.
510 in progress.
Say center. Say center. Shooting. Patrol tried to pull over a black Jeep for speeding, but the driver tried to ditch them. Send the SWAT. 369 1200. Cecil, Robbins, Strong. Just, yeah, that'll get it done. The woman had wandered into the office of the pharmaceutical company's next door to the dentist. Yep, sounds about right. Just gonna wait for Woodard to get back so that I can send them to this mission of God bullshit. The police car catches up with the Jeep. A dark-skinned teenager pops out of the window and starts shooting. Shoot the criminal with the gun. Run the Jeep into the curb. The Jeep abruptly turns down an alley, but the vehicle can't handle the turn and flips over. Ram the overturned Jeep. Just fuck them. We've had a bad day.
510.
Cecil's like, my god, that was such an action-packed moment. Oh, they're gonna make movies about this. I wonder what sort of character they'll get to represent me. Maybe a dashing young man like Michael Warburton. Oh my god. Mr. Boyd, I have decided to build a new church for the glory of our Lord Jesus Christ, all praise be. And of course, the glorious legless horse with his giant schlong. And I am beset by the greedy paws of a good servant. Just when we were about to start laying the foundation, the developer decided to raise the price of his services, threatening to disrupt our production schedule. His new demands are unchristian and simply extortionist. The Lord wants you to send your employees to talk with this developer and his men. Put a few of them in cement. We have to make it clear to these greedy heathens that the Lord's house shall be built even in the bones of sinners. What's the purpose of the money in this game? You can buy favors and whatnot, Zelfor, but essentially, at the beginning of the game, the police chief says that his aim is to make $500,000. And so I'm guessing that I want to have above $500,000. Praise be. Praise be. Send in our worst cops who are still fucking amazing. Yeah, we'll be able to take care of this one. Strangely enough. Even with half of our police force for the day gone. Suspicious individual, suburb. Mrs. Lombardi looked out the window and saw a strange overgrown man spreading out his hands. The old woman whispered, I think it's part of some kind of satanic ritual. Send the SWAT. 36750. Robbins, Vandal. Actually, should be fine. Go get him. They have the SWAT to back them up, yeah, they have the SWAT to back them up. They'll be fine. Hi, Addie. How are you doing today? Thank you for your help, Mr. Board. 55 bucks.
211 in progress.
God damn, I hate the church. Vandalism. Gallery of Modern Art. An elderly security guard reported that he locked a vandal inside the gallery. The guy had already broken one of the statues with a hammer, part of the Eros versus Thanatos exhibit. No need to hurry, there's no way he's getting out this door. As for the other statues, I don't mind much either way. Let him smash up the porno if that's what he wants. 3,600. Strong, McStone, go get him. How's it going, Tindo? Good to see you. What have you been up to today, my friend?
1210.
Mrs. Lombardi got all worked up about a common scarecrow that one of her neighbors placed on the lawn. I see. I'm guessing it's, we're probably in October, and apparently October is the month that people start hating on gays for some reason. Oh. Don't get your hopes up, Desi. Sweet. Ah, fuck, I forgot to assign people to the investigation. Our Lord Holy Newell. I see. Dragon Slayer Club hosting regional martial arts tournament. Study finds 86% of clowns are schizophrenic. Bakery closed for disinfection. Now that comes off as a false statistic. Yeah, go take the day off, Drebin. Oh, been drinking all day. Got them good old goosebumps, you know, the ones that you get after you drink for a long time. You know, it's really getting to me, and I can't even see straight. Drebin, just get the fuck out of here. Okay, I'll be back later. No, just don't come back today. Just take the day off. Come back, not tomorrow, but the day after. Okay, I'll make sure to come by tomorrow. No, Drebin, just don't come by tomorrow. Come back the day after tomorrow. Okay, but it's gonna be a snowy day that day. Oh no, Desi, that sucks. The court is deciding the custody case of my children today. They're crying and afraid that they won't be allowed to live with me. I have to get to this hearing. Oh fuck, yeah. Purdy, yes, but do come in tomorrow if you can. Why on earth would they take children away from Purdy? She's so Purdy, damn it. Actually, I think Purdy might be the only person from the original group that I still have. No, we also have Asano. I think she was there at the original. Oh, I see some pretty good people. Pretty good indeed, actually. Donna Fitzsimmons, my lord, look at that beauty. Okay. Put you on shift A. You can go on to shift B. I'll put you on shift A. Hold on, who got, okay, so this person's going on to shift A. Just getting more and more funerals. Yeah, money. Money. Mass riot. See ya, Tindo. Stay safe, my friend. Mass riot. Old house. Freiburg's Department of Housing evicted 60 retired construction workers from their homes. Over a decade ago, they received housing on favorable terms for their contribution to the development of the city. Most of the evicted people took to the streets demanding they be left alone and allowed to live in their own homes. Wanda Parker, another retiree, is leading the demonstration. She said that they aren't normally registered as tenants, and their registration there is renewed every year by the mayor. The mayor's office stressed that no one officially lives in these apartments, so there can't be a problem of evicting homeless people. 36900. Oh, that's fucking bullshit, but I gotta fucking deal with it. Silk, Kemp, and take Pavlovina. Let me get some more detectives on this case. Like Glasgow. And, oh, here, we'll just split it half and half. Drebin, Moody, Faust, and Cross. For the other half, Glasgow, Banner, Wolf, Porter, and Papworth. There we go, perfect. I'm just all sneezy today. Who's finally a mod? Oh, Trolley, right, okay. I know what you're talking about now. Bomb threat, suburb. Hello, police. I was taking out the trash and I heard a ticking sound coming from the neighbor's cans. 36900. Aquino. Vasquez, Austin, go get it. Oh boy. Assault with a deadly weapon, Freiburg High School. During an English literature class, a wild dog ran in and began to snap at the students. The guy from animal control arrived, but he wanted to impress the kids and got a real gun and tried to shoot the dog. At the last moment, the dog lunged and the man shot a schoolgirl instead. The teacher attacked the shooter and also received a bullet in the stomach. The suspect started shouting that the whole thing was an accident and then disappeared into the basement of the school. Well, okay then. I don't know, Desi. This guy's a fucking psychopath, that's why. 3, 6, 750. Kochi, take Kendall with you. They got this. Out front, there's a huge crowd of elderly people yelling. Well, okay then. We'll try and calm them down. Well, apparently it worked. Didn't expect it, but it worked. Okay, people, my throat is starting to act up, so I'm gonna grab something and drink real quick. I will be right back. I'm very sorry about it. Also, I need to check on my niece again, so that's another thing. Entertain yourselves while I am away! Cease your lawlessness, you filthy vermin. Okay, so here, let me give you a sit rep as to what I was revealed to. My niece was on the porch. Within the time that she was on the porch, which was probably about half an hour, she proceeded to spill over all of the potted plants out there, took off her diaper, and drew all over herself. So yeah, that happened. Honestly, I'm not even mad. I'm not even mad. Yeah, no. That's impressive. Yeah. Went out there. She's just like hiding her face in shame. And I'm like, why on earth would you do all of this? Why? What was the end goal? Answer, it was all to have fun. What a chump. Yeah, I'm not even really mad. I'm slightly impressed. In the darkness of the basement, you can see the silhouette of a man sitting, hugging his knees, whimpering and mumbling under his breath that this should never have happened. Just shoot him. Just go up to him and shoot him. Slowly approach the man. Oh, the suspect wipes his tears away and suddenly jumps up and screams, "I'm not going to jail. There's a gun in his hand." Tase him. We got him. There was no bomb in the garbage. The ticking sound was coming from an antique cuckoo clock that someone threw away. "What a lovely piece," said the woman. "I'm taking this inside with me." Fair. Animal abuse. Animal shelter. Animal rights activist Betty Medina said that the local kennel for stray animals is run by a group of sadists who mock the beasts, maim, and even kill them. "I've been following these monsters, and I'm prepared to provide plenty of proof of their inhuman acts." Well, I don't necessarily believe you, since you're an animal rights activist who could very well be, you know, over the edge. But at the same time, Desi, get some sleep. Get as much sleep as you can, okay? But at the same time, I love animals, so I'm not gonna let this happen if it turns out to be true. So, Silk, Pavlovina, go get him. I like how we don't have police cars on patrol. We just send them out from the police station whenever we hear about something. Mass riot. Halo Beauty Salon. Television star Manuel Torreblanca was exiting the beauty salon when a group of fans noticed him. They grew so excited that they began to tear at his clothes. The actor managed to retreat and lock himself inside the salon. "Hurry, I think they're going to break the shop windows." 36900. Kochi. We'll send in Vasquez and Austin. The idea that there are fanatics like that, you know, people that get so enthralled about somebody famous that they're willing to tear off his clothes and, like, practically injure the fuck out of him for something, is pretty messed up. And the funny thing is, it's not necessarily untrue, which is scary. Drug trafficking. Suburb. We just received an anonymous tip. There's a meat truck making a run, and along with the frozen meat, they're smuggling heroin hidden in the cow carcasses. The truck has an armed escort. I gotta admit that points for creativity. Just huge points for creativity. Send in the SWAT. Kingston. I'll say Aquino Kemp Kendall. Fuck it. Everyone else, go get him. Just hit them. Hit them with everything we got. That's right. Report. Officers unharmed, civilians unharmed. Sweet. You guys did a good thing today. A police car draws up alongside the truck, but it doesn't slow down. There's a jeep right behind, filled with men carrying guns. Show out the tires. There's a shit ton of cops here. Did you really think it was a good idea? They all just go... like, they see the jeep and they're just... And Kingston's just like, take him out. And he just, like, pulls out a gun and just blind fires using the side view mirror. And just blows out the vehicle's tires and sunglasses fall down from the sky onto Kingston. He's just like, oh yeah. He's just that good, damn it. He's just that good. Attempted robbery. Buddhist temple. Several armed men stormed into the temple and started hacking up the golden statue of Buddha. Fuck those guys. 36900. Sending Kochi, Austin, and Pavlovina. Pavlovina.
413 in progress.
You better look out, cause you just got Pavloved. Why does everybody have to have so much Pav hate when they should be having Pavlov? Animal assault, suburb. A man on the verge of hysteria called in. No, my house was attacked by crows. So many that they darkened the sky. The sound of their cawing deafened my ears. They've surrounded the house, climbed through all the cracks, and they're threatening my whole family. What the fuck is with this guy? Send the SWAT. 36750. The SWAT. Aquino. Kendall. Vasquez. Check it out. And I'm out. Worth it. Suspicious individual. Vegetable shop. Sales clerk Reynaldo Cotto witnessed from behind a black visitor dropping a gun, which he then quickly grabbed and hid again. Then, like nothing had happened, the suspicious man continued to peruse the vermicelli. Mr. Cotto is afraid that the guy is up to something. Kim, still, go question the lad. Uh-oh. 3, 6, 9, 12, 13, 50. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, 1290. Kingston, go take care of things.
1112 in progress.
I should have waited. I should have sent someone else. It doesn't matter. I need to wait for all of my people to come back anyways.
413 completion.
Oh, but will they make it in time? A single raven was sitting on the roof of the house, croaking loudly. It turns out that the man who called the station is suffering from mental disorder. I see. Makes sense.
910 in progress.
I was trying to raise 10-1, Sergeant Southbound.
Got 1,000. That's 36750. You guys are fine.
1210 complete. 910 incomplete.
Yep, we're not getting that one, but let's see what it's about. Human trafficking, road. Pulling into the city, a car cut in front of a van, which rolled over and went off the road. About a dozen foreigners climbed out of the back. Could be they were brought here illegally to work construction in Freeburg. Witnesses saw some armed men at the side of the accident. Well, as long as nobody got hurt.
1112.
How'd it go? Well, somebody got hurt. Robbery, city center. A girl just called in, reporting that she'd been robbed near an ATM. She was crying as she spoke. He came up from behind and put a knife to my throat. I gave him my bag and he ran away. He took off with half my paycheck. Kendall, Vasquez, go see this. Also, let's hurry up on some details for this. We have 6 frames. It's a total of 5. Any that look like repeats? No, not necessarily. Mrs. Morrow, wife.
We were late with the mortgage payment a couple weeks ago, but Eric got a big bonus and everything was settled. But my husband was very nervous about the money, worried that someone from work would try to rob us. They work with a lot of ex-convicts.
So, that's the first one. Ashton Morrow, brother.
Eric had serious money problems. 3 weeks ago, he asked to borrow some money, but I'm barely making ends meet myself. Eric began to cry and said that he'd have to deal with some bad people.
Royce Wheeler, a colleague.
A couple weeks ago, Eric had an argument with his superiors. He was clearly not himself, trying to borrow money and cursing up a storm.
Gabriel Oliveira, secretary at Eric's company.
I recently overheard one of Eric's telephone conversations, but I could only make out a few pieces. The next meeting with the twins will be my last. That'll be a nice night, I thought. He was talking about prostitutes again.
Trash can. Contents of his trash can. A receipt from Eddie's Burgers. A brochure entitled Multiply Your Capital in 5 Easy Steps. A number of documents. An empty envelope stamped eviction notice and advertisement from the sex industry.
Well, he probably did get buried. Oh, motel, because that would be a little sex thing. See, that would be multiplying your capital in 5 easy steps, but now it is more than likely... It is more than likely something a lot more dangerous than that. So we're gonna have to wait on it for now. How'd it go? Good job. So many 500s on Shift B. High quality counterfeit money floods Freeburg. Talking parrot terrifies morgue employee. Analyst. Insurance company popularity is growing. Moser didn't come into work today. Banner, you drunk fuck. Come in tomorrow.
I was up all night No.
Careless love. Careless love. Bomb threat. Everyday Mall. A woman draped with explosives walked into a shopping center. She set fire to the children's store and then sat down to pray. Eyewitnesses report that she is waiting for a divine sign to blow herself up. Oh. Send the SWAT. This is a 1500 one. Cecil. Oh gosh, I don't even know. Cecil Tick McStone. Jorg. Beardsell. I guess Woodard. Because I won't be sad if Woodard dies. Fraud. Bordello. Hello, this is Bill Buckler. I called a phone sex line and asked to connect with the blonde with the big breasts, but the girl that answered was my second cousin, Cheryl. We figured out who each other was after we got to talking, and then she started crying and hung up. She's got a face like a saw blade, and she must be 50 years old. I want those two-faced phone sex swindlers arrested. What? No, fuck you. Listen, you can't arrest people because they aren't who they say they are. Like, It's a phone sex line. It's a phone sex line for a reason, so that you don't have to see the person. Robbery. Residential area. Alcoholic Eugene Ward won $45,000 in a lottery. He returned home with his winnings and boasted about it to his drinking buddies in the yard. They all toasted Mr. Ward and congratulated him on the good fortune. Then, once he was good and hammered, they beat him up and stole the money. Jesus shit, those are not drinking buddies. 3, 6, 750. Or maybe they are, I don't know. I don't drink. Strong take... I don't know, Murata and... Honestly, yeah, just Murata. 3, 6, yeah, 750, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, you'll be fine. The suspect is kneeling on the ground, ignoring everything around it. It seems that she is praying. Hands up, don't make any sudden movements. We got her! Woodard might become a decent cop before long. Nothing criminal took place here. Exactly! I like to think my police officers just went up to him and were like, "You're a fucking idiot." Assault. Touch of Dionysus liquor store. 3 teenagers were goofing around and accidentally knocked over a rack of expensive cognac. The shop owner tried to detain them, but the young people beat him up pretty bad, grabbed a few surviving bottles, and bolted out the door. 3, 6, 750. Marioneck and McGillicuddy, that's 900. You guys got that. Assault Ghetto. Some local guys caught 2 teenagers writing racist graffiti on the wall of a house. They started beating them, and a crowd is gathered, cheering them on. I think they might kill those boys, said one eyewitness. Send the paddy wagon, 3, 450. Just send Beardsell and Fitzsimmons. Fraud. Bank of Freeburg. The police have received several complaints about a certain bank branch. Its customers say they've gotten several counterfeit bills, and the branch manager denies any involvement. 3, 450. Everts, take Woodard with you. Attempted murder. Eddie's Burgers. A nervous man reported that a waitress was trying to poison him with some kind of mysterious liquid. Oh boy. Too much caffeine. Well, to be fair, Wendy, Desi said she was going to unsleep herself. Vandal, take Jorgen with you. What's this about? Mr. Boyd, I have a serious problem. The fire department raided my skyscraper in a surprise inspection and evacuated the building due to gross violations of safety. I already had everything smoothed over with the last guy, but the new chief inspector is refusing to negotiate. I want you to send your most convincing employees to his office. Tell him to show the stubborn inspector the lay of the land. I'm losing money every hour over his principle. Honestly, I don't agree with it, but we can do it. Desi, that's not healthy. As a homeless couple staggering around the gate where the offenders were last spotted. Question them. The police have sighted some teenagers who fit the description of the suspect. The teens spot the police and throw a bottle of cognac in their direction. Try to catch the ball and throw it back. I'm sorry, that would be awesome. Just Uh-oh. 3, 6, 9, 1050. Shit. Cecil! Get in there! You beautiful bitch! nervous customer didn't like the color of the coffee. Well, that's fair. If my coffee was like green or something, I wouldn't want to touch it. Assault with an offensive weapon. Freeburg High School. During the amateur championship of the popular Vaults and Lizards card game, one player, fearing he was about to lose, pulled out a knife and stabbed his opponent's hand, then grabbed the judge and demanded that he be declared the winner. Honestly, I'd just declare him the winner and be done with it. No need to drag this on any further. 36750. Strong, Murata, please take care of that. Reckless endangerment, construction site. One of the workers from the construction site says that another one of the guys came to work drunk and climbed up the crane. The man would hardly stand, and it didn't seem like he understood what was happening. 3,750, McStone, take Robbins with you. Actually, take Purdy with you. Yep, okay. A drunk crane operator almost crushed one of his co-workers. Signal to the man to stop. Sure. I run on about 6 hours of sleep most days, so I can understand it. Let's see. I can hold it off for a bit longer. I'm gonna have to send some slightly higher people though. Reckless endangerment, city center. A pet store saleswoman reported a delusional customer who stood staring at the snake section, then suddenly began smashing the terrariums and throwing the snakes onto the floor. "Reptiles should be free!" he yelled, scaring away all the other customers. The saleswoman remained calm. "It's a good thing we don't carry any poisonous species." Robbins, take Everett's with you. Everett's probably likes snakes. He comes off as a person that would like snakes. Just take these people. Get things figured out. Yeah. I hope everything's okay, Outright. Hope everything's okay. Hey, thank you, Atticus Corp. Haha! I made the $500,000 already. Well, fuck. I need to wait a little bit. And all my police force is back. Awesome. It's in the paddy wagon. Massive fight, Desire Park. A woman called to report a fight. There's a bunch of Chinese fighting in the park. Hurry, there's kids around. 3, 6, 9, 12. Cecil? Take our worst people with you. I mean, Beardslow's not our worst, but, you know, he's in the bomb 4, so. Details. Right, Sawmill neighborhood. Driving along a road, a trucker noticed a disheveled man wearing a blood-stained shirt pulling a hysterical woman into the forest by her hair. The trucker wanted to stop right there, but then decided it would be smarter to quickly get to a phone and call the cops. 36900. McStone, take McGillicuddy and Mary with you. It was only the Dragon's Lair Martial Arts Club, meeting outside to enjoy the fresh air. Ah. Grr. Anger. Firefight. Suburb. War veteran Asa Pickering got into an argument with his neighbor, Albert Burnham, over the garbage he leaves on the driveway in front of his house. It developed into a serious fight and Mr. Burnham drew his gun and opened fire. He wounded his neighbor in the thigh, but the wounded man managed to run into his house and returned a few minutes later with a gun of his own. The firefight is still ongoing. The stray bullets are flying into all the neighboring houses. One of these wild shots wounded the teenage daughter of Alice Hawthorne, who called the police. Oh, jeez. Cecil! Take the SWAT with you. Let's see. 3, 6, 9, 12. Okay. Go get him. At the site indicated by the trucker, there's a trail of fresh dirt and blood leading into the forest. Follow the trail. In the clearing is a bloody woman, and above her an angry man who's strangling her. The suspect has a frozen glare. It seems he's not himself. Taser him. Again, McStone. Every time McStone goes on a mission, he always ends up like tasing people or macing them. Again, he's a rent-a-cop. He's not an actual like police officer. He's just a rent-a-cop. He shows up and he goes, psst, problem solved. And then he proceeds to eat a donut. Mrs. Morrow. Late with the mortgage payment a couple weeks ago. Okay. So yeah, it's delay of payment, not move out. I would have had to have gotten the money. Question of where did he get the money from? I think I have to wait another day, unfortunately. I'm with you, Desi. I actually detest the taste of donuts. Detest! Awesome sauce. Good old-fashioned cola. Study. Women use phone sex more than men. Really? I just think that they're way too sweet for, like... Yeah, they're just way too sweet, Desi. I just can't stand how sweet they are. You're too ready. The fact. Freiburg's #1 paper. Magpie Publishing House offers free paint copies of school textbooks. Free print copies of... Hey, I support that. I support that. Petty shoplifting charges for pop star Alana Moraes. Banner didn't come into work today. Well, of course he didn't. Banner never comes into work. Vasquez didn't come into work today. Well, that's a surprise. Papworth, you take so many days off. Fuck you. That's what I'm going to say. Fuck you. You know the ones. Watercolor grays. No problem, Outright. Do whatever you need to do. Theft. Suburb. A woman called to report that she's caught a thief red-handed. I've had my underwear stolen several times. I leave it to dry in the air after I do my laundry. Today I saw a teenage boy on a bicycle pull my favorite panties off the clothesline. The dirty boy is riding his bike around the neighborhood right now. You know what? This guy looks like a porn cop. Let's send him in. He'll want to be a part of this. My name's Foxman. As I understand it, somebody stole some panties around here. That's Foxman. Armed robbery. Blitz Cafe. An addict ran into a diner, threatened everyone with a pistol, and demanded all the cash from the register, and the wallets from the visitors. He fired 2 shots into the ceiling. My ceiling! 3, 6, 750. Okay. Let's in Silk and Kemp. Bomb threat. Freiburg Elementary School. A young and hysterical teacher reported that a student brought a bomb to school. The boy was always too serious for a normal child. I always suspected that something bad was going on. And then, when Ahmed came to class, I heard something ticking in his backpack. I mean, it could just be a clock, but we'll see. Panties, honestly, is a disgusting word, and I hate it. I hate the word. Not as bad. 3, 6, 9, 1200. That should be good. I mean, that's like just 5, so that's 1500. Go get him. Gordon, Sheriff. Get on this. Homicide, suburb. The decapitated body of Bogo Sahak was found in the window of a souvenir shop. That's pretty freaking brutal. Especially with the pumpkin on his head. October, man. It's scary. Theft, report. Bomb threat, Freiburg High School. In the school's foyer, some students found a strange bundle which contained some kind of mechanism connected with wires and pipes. Most of the building was immediately evacuated. 3, 6, 9, 1200. Kochi, that's 8. Take Kojak and Austin with ya. Let's go over here. Rape, Entertainment District. Coach Spencer Nettles began to molest one of his students in the classroom. She gave him several hard slaps, trying to back him off. But instead, the man became furious and started tearing off the girl's clothes. Oh, jeez. Purdy, Kingston, go take care of it. Seeing the police, the suspect grabs a woman and points a gun at the officer. You're completely surrounded. The suspect suddenly throws the woman off and rushes towards the service door. Outside and chase him down out there. Awesome. Good job, Silk and Kemp. The terrorist was just 8-year-old Ahmed, who brought his brand new wristwatch to school to show off to his friends. Yep, I presumed as much. When he spots the police, Mr. Nettles releases the girl and begins to move back towards the locker room, saying, "Look, we were just fooling around." I'll reassure him. The coach rushes towards his bag and pulls out a gun. "Just go away, and you got the wrong idea about this." Shoot him with the taser. Good job, Purdy. Oh, Jiminy. 3, 6, 9, 1200. Okay, breaking and entering. Suburb. John Whitman, speaking with a slow voice, said that 10 men tried to climb through the window, but they all tried to do it at once and got themselves stuck. It's damn funny and a little scary to look at, all strange like a cartoon. Mr. Whitman continued in an unnatural tone. That sounds wrong. I'm pretty sure he's just crazy, but I'll send in these three. Actually, I'll send in Foxman. After all, we need the porn cop there. Oh, well. A whole bunch of people just... Oh, naked and stuck in a window together. It sounds like the plot to a really, really nasty porno. Foxman, no! 3, 6, 9, 1200. That's 1200. Okay. Child abuse. Everyday Mall. At the toy store, baby started acting up, demanding a toy train. The mother first began to scream, then started whipping the boy with all her strength. The clerk called the police, saying the woman is drunk or stoned and barely aware of what's going on. I'm afraid she'll maim the poor child. I don't like that. Aquino, Pavlovina, go get him. Well, we actually have enough in order to take care of that one. I'm just giving it a bit more time, making sure I have other police officers. Destruction of property, Hell on Wheels car dealership. An unhappy customer carrying a baseball bat into the showroom and started smashing up the cars on display. Exactly, Zelfor. You know what I'm talking about. I see you've seen it too. Brought a brand new car from here, but after a month it wouldn't start, and you people wouldn't do anything. The manager tried to intervene and calm the man down, but he got a crack on the head for his trouble. The situation is heating up. Ah, that made me hurt. 3, 600. Kindle, Austin, go get him. This. Drug possession. Sugar Daddy Cafe. We received an anonymous tip. Some cocaine is being stored in the back of the coffee store. 3, 6, 900. We'll send in Purdy and Asano for right now. Yeah, we should probably send Kojak as well. Yeah, we'll send Kojak. He's got this. John Whitman had taken a triple dose of his medication and sat all evening staring at a blank white wall. 10 people stuck in a window wasn't the only cartoon he saw. That's pretty hardcore. The woman continues to... Foxman is like, damn, I was really hoping to see all of these people stuck in a window. People are like, Foxman, no. The woman continues to thrash the boy. He seems to have lost consciousness. That's impressive. I mean, it's not impressive, it's fucked up, but... Wow. Drag the woman off the child. Good job, Pavlovina. Use a belt. Oh. No. No. And the rest of the cops are almost back. Almost back. Oh, okay. Yep, I have a feeling this might happen. 3, 6, 9, 1050. Send in Kochi. Send in Kochi. She just runs all the way over there because she's crazy. 3, 6, 9, 1050, 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah. There's nothing suspicious in the cafe's dining area. There's a couple sitting at a table talking quietly, waiters walking about. Behind the bar is a beefy bartender. Ask the bartender to show us the back room. The bartender throws a coffee pot at the cops and pulls a gun from under the table. Flip over the table and hide behind it. Aha! It appears we're at an impasse. How does this make you feel, sir and or madam? And he's like, I can't shoot you when you're behind the table like that. But you can shoot me when I'm behind this counter like this because I'm standing up. My God, you're right. I should just surrender. And they're like, you should. And he goes, damn. You police are way too much for me. Homicide, cemetery. Lori Nauer, speaking with a lifeless voice, claims that someone killed her husband and that nobody cares. I've just buried him in the ground. Can you tell me why nobody cares? This is murder. Isn't this your job? What the fuck is wrong with you? Okay, 3, 600. Kemp and Foxman. 600. Yep. Foxman shows up and he's like, "Ooh, you killed your husband with your body." And then Kemp is just like, "Foxman, you can't do this right now. Please don't do this." And he's like, No, relax. All she wants is attention." It's like, "Foxman, put that thing away." And he's like, "Put what away? You have your gun out." And he's like, "Oh, right. Sorry. I guess I just get too into character." Fight. Lucifer in the Sky with Lizard's nightclub. Two guys waiting to get into the nightclub refuse to share a place in line with each other and start a fight. Security has decided not to interfere. 3,600. Kingston, Silk, go take care of this. I like how Kingston has gone from like if there's a 1,500, like if there's, you know, a whole bunch of people with like guns and whatnot, Kingston gets sent out. Now he's essentially like doing a rent-a-cop shit. All she wants is a sausage party. Hold the pizza. Homicide, Ghetto. Linda Hill reports that her neighbor, Tamara Pastanya, was having a fight with her husband during dinner. And she just grabbed a kitchen knife and stuck it in his neck. She absolutely lost it. She turned on the gas and is going to light a fire and blow up the whole apartment with the children inside. She won't listen to me. Holy fuck. 3, 6, 750. Aquino, Palvovina. Take Asano with you as well. Check this shit out. One of the participants in the fight grabbed a bottle of beer and smashed it against the wall. He's wielding the splinters like a knife. His opponent grabs his hand and places another at his throat, shouting something. Sees the man with the bottle. The detainee strikes a police officer and tries to escape. Shoot him with the taser. I like to think Kingston took the blow and then proceeded to pull out the taser and just and Silk is like, "Kingston, lay off him, man." And Kingston's just like, "No, he has to learn his lesson." And he just holds it there for like a solid like minute. And he's like, "Okay, now we can stop." Lori Nauer's husband died of cancer, which he'd been suffering with the past 4 years. During the funeral, the woman crumbled under a mountain of sorrow and fell into shock. She's unable to account for her actions. Foxman's just like, "So, you're a widow, right? You know, not to push anything, but you're a widow, right? As in, there's no Mr. Mauer right now." Name's Foxman. John Foxman. Big John Foxman, as some people call me, for reasons yet unknown. At least to you, for right now. Foxman, please. Assault with a deadly weapon. Ghetto. 6 young men were playing kickball and accidentally smashed a shop window. The shop owner came out to deal with the situation, but the men beat him up and then just kept on playing kickball. An eyewitness said one player had a gun. 3,600. Okay. Kendall, Austin, go take care of this. That's 800 right there. They got it. Disorderly conduct. Desire Park. 2 immigrants are drinking alcohol on a park bench and singing loudly in Bulgarian. Any passers-by who comment are shown the middle finger. A man's corpse is lying on the kitchen floor and there's a barely conscious woman singing with a matchbox in her hands. The smell of gas is very strong. Turn off the gas, I suppose. From the next room comes the sound of crying. The doors are locked. Break down the door and take the children. Good job, people. Asano, you've done a great job. In Spain, they call me El Grande Ricardo. For reasons you will soon find out. Huh. I'm almost positive I have all of the parts I needed. Delay on payment. I'm not 100% sure what I'm looking at here. He has bags. What's in the bags? Oh, groceries. Those are groceries. I thought it was money. Very different. Okay. Trying to borrow money, cursing up a storm. Receipt from Eddie's Burgers, a brochure entitled Multiply Your Capital in 5 Easy Steps. A number of documents, an empty envelope stamped eviction notice. Oh, eviction notice. So, yeah, it is the move out. And advertisement from the sex industry. Noted. Eric had an argument with his superiors. He was clearly not himself, trying to borrow money. Oh, but this would have happened later then. That's him arguing with his boss. Or at least I think it is. Overheard Eric's telephone conversations, but I could only make out a few pieces. The next meeting with the twins will be my last. That'll be a nice night. I thought he was talking about the prostitutes again. Oh. Ends up going and seeing. I'm so unsure. I'm pretty sure he's dead. Yeah, he had to deal with some bad people. Hey, nice work, Trolley. Happy to hear, my friend. What the fuck happened is the question. He ended up getting the eviction notice based upon his trash can. Let's see. We were late with the mortgage payment a couple weeks ago, but Eric got a big bonus and everything was settled. So yeah, they ended up getting the eviction notice. He was like, and he went and he ended up getting money somehow. These would have to be the last two, methinks. Oh wait a minute, that's him in the office, in an office. Oh. Yeah, he's in an office right there, it looks like. Huh. It looks like it anyways. I could be wrong. I don't know though. I don't know. I'm almost positive he's dead. I don't know. I don't think it could be this thing. Gosh, I don't know. I'll handle it another time. I'll wait until tomorrow. Oh, Jiminy. Okay. Oh, Jiminy. Okay, this is the thing. 900. Unfortunately, we only have 800, so go, Jack. Silk, go help. How'd the disorderly conduct go? Foxoon's just like, they gave me the middle finger, and I gave them the dick. And Kim's just like, I saw it. It was terrible. He just goes, now you know why they call me El Grande Ricardo. Or Big John Foxman, one of the two. And she's just like, I wish I didn't know. She's like, I wish I was blind. He's like, oh, no you don't. Hey, day 99. Let's just see, does anything interesting happen on this day? No. No. Anything interesting? Nope, doesn't look like it. So, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream there. You all stay safe. Remember, do not text and drive. Do not drink and drive. 10 and 2, people. 10 and 2. And happy days and sunshine ahead. Am I understood, people? Good. So, you all have a wonderful day, okay? Bye.